Hey guys, Ep5 here with episode number 5 of our Wolfsburg career mode, and just to start off the episode, take a look at that. Weghorst was not even nominated for the Player of the Month. In the end it did go to Serge Gnabry, but Weghorst was not even nominated. It does not make sense. But we're kicking off the episode, we're taking on Union Berlin. They're one of the lowest scoring teams in the Bundesliga. So, if we concede more than one goal in today's game, we have failed. Because that would mean they have scored twice as many goals in this game as they have all season long. So, looking at their squad, there's a couple of recognisable faces in there, likes of Miete, Subotic. Ollie Watkins is leading the line for him as well. But we do not want to concede. Unfortunately, Ollie, we do not want to let you score. 60 minutes into the game, though, the first chance is going to come our way as Gilavogi on the ball looks to start the counter-attack as João Victor into David. Back to Gilavogi. Just trying to pull the strings, just trying to bide our time, wait for the chance, and eventually we will find one as David plays the ball to Victor out wide. Victor turns in brilliantly, strikes it across goal, and it is just wide of the post. You can see here, it's a nice strike, but it was always hitting, he hit it with his kind of, not really his laces, so it was always curling away from the goal, unfortunately. As they clear the ball upfield, Ollie Watkins turns Pograsic really nicely, one-on-one, and he puts it just wide of the post. You know our Brentford Ollie Watkins would have scored that one. But from the resulting goal kick, we're going to work our way upfield. Gilavogi on the ball. He's got a man out wide and then Babu. He's going to find him. Babu sees the run being made by Julian Draxler. He finds him. Holds off Hubner really nicely. Cuts inside into the box. And you can see the stamina issues we've having with these players. You saw the stamina there on Draxler. But David's shot was blocked. It fell to Weghorst, who just perfectly slotted it home. 25 minutes into the game, we are 1-0 to the good. But yeah, a lot of players in this team have low stamina, so they're getting really tired early on in the game, which is forcing me to make substitutions, and obviously our substitutions aren't the best, but we're just going to have to live with that for the time being till we make some good signings. But Pograsic got turned inside out, he was then out of position, and that meant Ollie Watkins could run into the space. He did so really nicely, filled the gap, and he made it 1-1, slotting it past Casteels. And now they have got as many goals in this game as they have all season. Not what you want to be seeing. But we're going to try and respond straight away with Mbabu playing the ball to Draxler. David lays it then back off to Draxler. First time into Weghorst. Great strike off the crossbar. Denying us the chance of going back in front, unfortunately. And now we're into the second half. 50 minutes in. Weghorst and David making some brilliant passes between one each other. And David back into Weghorst. Turns brilliantly. He's got an option to strike it. He cuts back inside. He's going to strike it now on a stronger right foot. But the keeper makes the save and it's cleared upfield. Mbabu's going to take it down. And now we're going to come right back at him with another chance as João Victor turns his man brilliantly. Unfortunately loses the ball out to Miete, who can start a counter-attack here for Union Berlin. This time though, Roussillon wins back to the ball and Arnold can drill it up to David. David to Victor. Victor back inside to David. David holds the ball back to Gilavogi. Gilavogi back to David. David through to Weghorst. And on the turn, he strikes it into the back of the net. Not the most powerful of strikes. More accuracy right into that bottom left-hand corner, meaning the keeper can't stretch down and get it. But we're back in front. Weghorst with another goal. He wants the Player of the Month for this month. He was annoyed at the snub that he got from the previous month. But 62 minutes into the game. Some good defending by Roussillon, but unfortunately a poor touch. Plays it right back into the path of Abdul Hali. He's got men in the middle to aim at. He finds Prommel. Prommel can't get his shot away. And then it fails back to Abdul Hami, who shot it straight at Casteels and can make the save. 74 minutes into the game. Union Berlin, they've kind of turned on. They want to get the point from this game. They know they can score against us because they've already done so and they're going to look to get another one. But Brooks with a silly pass. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he was thinking he'd chip it up and Casteels could catch it. But he did not. It deflected off of him. And Ollie Watkins tucked the ball into the back of the net. And he made it 2-2. They have now scored more goals against us than they have in the league all season. This is match day 7, remember. So that's 6 other teams in which they have scored less goals than they have against us. Just think about that. We're going to match day 8. We're taking on LEIPZIG. We're sitting 10th in the league. 7 games played with 9 points. Really poor return in terms of points. And now we're taking on RB Leipzig, one of the better teams in the league. In terms of the team as well, it's a very strong team. Not the most strong up top, but the midfield and the defence both very strong. And we're going to have to look out in this one. And I'm just going to tell you now, there is 4 minutes you're about to see of absolute dominance by RB Leipzig. They absolutely dominate us. 4 minutes into the game, they've got a chance. We do steal the ball, and Draxler sees the run being made by João Victor. It's very similar to a goal we scored earlier in the season. I can't quite remember who the goal was against, but it's a very similar one. Draxler plays the ball through to João Victor. He's through on goal, open space to run into. Who was that goal against? I think it was a Bundesliga game, I do believe. I haven't got a clue who it was against though. But 11 minutes in, we're 1-0 up. We just got to hold on to this lead now. Maybe add to it if we can. But Campbell, he wants something different as he crosses it to Loren. Loren, an easy header. Castile should be doing so much better there. So should the two defenders. They should be marking much, much better there. But Loren makes it 1-1 in the 12th minute. 31 minutes in, Schick on the ball. He plays it up to Klosterman. Klosterman up to Schick. He's got time, space, people to pass to. Klosterman then back over the top. Ruslan's caught out of position. He's got two men to aim at, making runs in the middle. He finds one of them. It's punched away, and that means an open goal for Campbell to tuck the ball into. He's made it 2-1. He has now put Leipzig back, well, in front for the first time this game. Not the best from Castiles once again, coming out to punch the ball and completely missing it. 43 minutes into the game, Dani Olmo skips past Gilavogi, plays it to Schick, Schick to Nkunku. Nkunku's got a man out wide in Klosterman. He's also got men middle in Olmo and Loren. Back to Nkunku. Nkunku plays it through to Olmo. Olmo on the ball, skips past another man, plays it through to Loren with a great pass, and it's a great finish by Loren at the near post. Once again, beating Castiles a bit too easily for my liking. It's now 3-1 to RB Leipzig as Draxler. We were creating chances in this game. As you can see, Weghorst is played through past Mukiele. 1-1 with Gulashi. Just kicked it right at him. No real attempt to put any curl on that to put it in the near post. It's just not what you want. And then 64 minutes in, Nkunku gets the better of Ruslan, but Ruslan knocks the ball straight into the path of one of their players. Fortunately for us, we win it back, but again, we lose it almost as quickly as we won it back. And Nkunku had time and space in the box to tuck it past Castiles. Once again, the defender should be doing better there, but it's now 4-1. Not what you want. Sabitza's on at this point. They've got fresh legs on all over the pitch. And Nkunku to Sabitzer. He's got men ahead of him. Skips past Gilavogi. Olmo makes a run in the box. He's just going to strike it. Great save by Castillo. So he's showing us he can make the good saves. But from the resulting corner, it's whipped across by Grimaldo. Draxler gets his head on it. Mukiele floats to Haidara. Haidara plays the pass. Gilavogi had already started sliding in for the tackle before he'd made the pass. It's a red card. I'd say it's a bit of a harsh red card. I'd say maybe a yellow, but from the resulting free kick, Grimaldo beats Castiles. Again, a bit too easy for my liking. And we're now 5-1 down to Leipzig with 10 men for the final 15 minutes. So you can imagine the sort of bloodbath that will occur in this game. 5 minutes remaining on the clock. We do intercept the ball with Mbabu, and you can see how tired our players are. They're absolutely knackered at this point. But Draxler to João Victor, the goal scorer, the only goal scorer for ourselves today. He plays the ball through to Julian Draxler. He's going to continue his run in the middle as well as Draxler skips past the defender, lays it across to João Victor. First time strike. It's a complete replica in terms of players for the first goal, with Victor scoring and Draxler assisting. And then in the 90th minute, they have a free kick. It's saved by Castiles. A poor pass by João Victor back to Brooks. Let Olmo in. He chipped Castiles, who's had a very poor game. And the final score will be 6-2. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I sure have not. But if you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.